This is my review on Love Island USA Season 8, Episode 17. The reason why there's no Episode 16 review is because I believe that's the After Sun as well, and I don't really watch that if I'm honest. Again, Casey is weird because why are you trying to save Soul for and playing in Anaya's face as well? I hope Anaya moves on, as I said beforehand, because Casey is an unserious candidate. He's telling her one thing, but then doing completely different stuff in regards to what he's saying he's going to do, because he's talking about, oh, he doesn't want to explore Soul. You don't explore Soul, but you're saving her for what exactly? For her to explore you. Get the hell out of my face. I'm glad I walked away as well, because the conversation was done. It's redundant. Like, we're going over the same stuff beforehand, and she keeps constantly reassuring you, and that's not good enough for you. And Zach is extremely insecure as well, because instead of him to just listen to what his partner's saying about her talk with Caleb and whatever and stuff, Kayla's talk with Caleb, sorry, he's there bringing up, oh, as a rebuttal, trying to make her jealous to, well, oh yeah, so what happens if I pull Melanie for a chat? What happens if I pull Melanie? Like, throwing your toys out the pram, but you started this whole situation off anyway by saying that, oh, let's go talk to this person. But I think also Zach thinks in his head that, not that Kada is going to be dick but I think he thinks because they had sex in on the show, whatever, they had some sort of sexual intercourse or interaction, that she wasn't going to do all that as well. And he thought that maybe she's going to be quote unquote whipped when that isn't the case. And she's still exploring her options as well. Again, Zach of his insecurities, you're upset that Kada is giving you feedback as you're her partner. And she's telling you, like, yeah, I had a good chat with Caleb now. Now you're feeling some type of way, but you should be assured that she's still coupled up with you. If she didn't want to be with you, she would have left by now. Like, you're mad. Again, Zach with this, oh, I mentioned Melanie to see if I was going to get a crazy erection. You're a loser. And this is how you know this is his first bad B. He's never had a woman like this before. And you can tell. I don't even believe the words I'm hearing talk about, oh, Anaya showing her past trauma. How? When Casey is moving mad. Like, is no one seeing this? Like, come on. All of a sudden, Zach don't know how to make Kay breakfast. Yeah, let's get Casa more in here right now, because what rubbish is this? You can't make breakfast all of a sudden, okay? The way Casey is talking as well, yeah, he's moving like Anaya is holding him hostage. Like, it's a stick up, I need the bag full of money. Like, you could walk away, but you choose not to walk away from Anaya because you just want to ruin her experience on Love Island. That's what I'm getting from this. Anaya got a message about the heart rate challenge, but obviously in reality we know that it's Casa and more now. So this should be interesting. Hopefully people start exploring. Yeah. Zach reads the text, and obviously Casey also confirms and reads. I think he had another text as well, confirming that they're going to Casa More. See the way they're all excited, like, yeah, I'm very excited. Like, I see what they're gonna be doing. Obviously, the women are watching this all on the monitor as well, so they highlight that what do you call it, the heart rate challenges. And actually the heart rate challenge, they find out when the screen drops. Amora is the first person. She says she's 21, she's a student as well, and you see how Casey's all up on her, and I'm like, yeah, Casey moving like he doesn't know what home is anymore. And we have Parmesan, who walks in next. She's 27, says she's a personal trainer, and obviously that is Corbin's type to a T as well, so we'll see how that goes. And even the way like Bryce is moving as well, I think because he's just not really open sometimes, it makes it harder for people to believe that he's into Trinity. I'm not saying that Trinity isn't a beautiful woman or anything, but the way he acts as well, it's like he's treating it like a friendship, and it's like, no, you need to actually express yourself. That's why I'm so glad that he actually showed a bit more in regards to the crumbs that we were getting with the letter as well. He actually went into detail about how he feels about her, because now the audience can see for themselves. Because sometimes when he's talking to her, it's just like, oh, it feels like she's just a stepping stone there. Obviously now when we see the most recent episode, we see that he actually does have feelings for Trinity, and he's showing it more and more, and he's falling for her more and more each day. Again, when Parmesan and Corbin are talking and stuff, you can tell that that is his type as well, because he's saying, from what Corbin said in his confessionals, he's talking about, oh yeah, this is basically what he is normally used to in Miami, and I think she's from Miami too, or in a near area from my understanding, but you can just tell he said that he's into Persian women, and that's what Parmesan is. Then again, Corbin, you can tell he's going to drop Kenzie for Parmesan anyway. I'm not really surprised though, because this is like a vicious cycle in regards to like what happened with Caleb, whatever, pulling him on, leading Caleb on when you're not interested in him. So Jaden walked in and handcuffed Corbin to the pole, and I was like, okay. And then I think they said she's either, was it 27 or something, but they didn't mention her occupation from what I remembered. And Tiara walked in, she looked good. She definitely had an eye on Corbin, not Corbin, sorry, Casey, though. You could tell straight away, like, she was very, like, intentional with what she was doing. Casey was even holding waist, he was doing all sorts of stuff, and I'm like, really? Then she said she's not done with him, then Casey was slapping her ass, yeah, Anaya, pack your bag and move on to another man, because Casey's done here, he's done. It was crazy. I've been watching the show for so long. I didn't even know it's been 3 weeks already. Because I'm thinking it's giving like week 2 or something. Nah, Casa Moore is here. And you have Alana, who comes in basically. She's kissing Bryce on the lips, all that other stuff. But you see how she missed out the blacks. the blacks, the POCs, the BAME. She missed them out. It's giving your type as white, and that's okay. But what you're doing, that's why you're out the villa now. That's why they got you up out of here, because of rubbish like this. And then obviously Casey starts kissing Sydney. Sydney is, I think she's 25 and a medical assistant in cardiology, they said. And obviously it's like not similar industries, but they're in kind of similar industries. I think Casey said that he works in, was it a care home, and obviously she's a medical nurse, so it's kind of like in the care field or whatever field it is. That's what I'm trying to say. But Casey was definitely feeling like kiss for Sydney though, so we'll see how that goes.